Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get right to it. Now, there's a big rumor going around throughout Washington, D.C., apparently. And apparently that rumor is that Donald Trump is going to quash the Mueller investigation before Christmas. So apparently the Trump administration is looking to fire Rob Mueller before Christmas. And doing so will leave people with no choice but to believe that he's actually done something wrong. At which point, the American people should demand his resignation or his impeachment from the office of the President of the United States of America. Personally, I have tried my best to sit on, I've been sitting on the fence in a way. I've been waiting for for actual proof that he colluded with Russia before I started screaming impeach, impeach. And other people were starting from the get-go. I wanted to take a more logical approach, a more reasoned approach, and wait for facts. But the problem is, not that long ago, Donald Trump, as I mentioned on this YouTube channel, Donald Trump recently admitted obstruction of justice in a tweet about Michael Flynn. Now, people are went back and forth over that, saying, "Oh, he did, he didn't." But if you ask me, saying that you knew he lied to the FBI and that you knew about all these other things, and you were sitting there trying to convince Comey to drop the investigation into him, proves to me that there was a little bit of obstruction going on there. Now, the thing is that I could forgive that. One little screw up. All presidents have some little screw up. Okay? They all do. Doesn't matter. Republican, Democrat, they all have something they've screwed up on somewhere, or that it seems like it's a bad thing that they've done. But if Donald Trump quashes the Mueller investigation, it's going to do two things. One, it's going to kill his chances of being able to prove that he didn't do anything wrong. Because it seems like the more and more the Mueller investigation goes on, the less and less he has on Donald Trump actually colluding with the Russians. Now, you may have Donald Trump on some obstruction, going on, especially with the Flynn investigation. That's yet to be completely proven, but, the tweet kind of almost seems like it kind of admits it. But, that said, the Mueller investigation could also clear Donald Trump of collusion. And by Donald Trump firing Mueller, this would kill his chances at proving to the American people that he won the election last November fair and square without any kind of cheating or any kind of international support. This, I think, would be good for his presidency. I think it would be good for the country as well, in general. Now, I know Democrats aren't going to like me saying that. Liberals are going to be mad at me for saying such things. But I think if we could prove that Donald Trump had no collusion with the Russians, I think it would give a little more legitimacy to his presidency. And maybe he'll be more willing to work with him. Maybe we'll get more willing to get things done. I don't know if that would happen. That is just a thing, thought that I was having. Now, the other thing, though, is by firing Mueller, Donald Trump would basically be admitting that he is trying to hide something. And it'd be something that we wouldn't be able to get to because he would have killed the investigation into it. And if you ask me, that would be obstruction of justice. You also ask me, that is just straight, it's the work of a tyrant. And I don't really think American presidents are tyrants. These are not supposed to be. So, suggestion to Donald Trump, let the Mueller investigation continue. But if you don't, there will be people marching in the streets against you for the rest of your presidency. And they will not stop until you are gone. Before, you had protests right after you took office and, right after you won the election of people that just didn't like you. But now you're going to have people coming after you who actually probably voted for you. So my suggestion is, let Mueller finish his investigation. If you don't have anything to hide like you say you do, let him finish the investigation. Now, if you have something to hide, by all means. But know that if you end the Mueller investigation, you will end your job as President of the United States. It'll be the end of your tenure in the White House. It'll either be by impeachment or forced resignation. I guarantee you something will come out. You know, whether the Republican Party wants to do it or not, 2018's coming. And when the Democrats take over both chambers of Congress, especially if you fire Mr. Mueller, it'll give more credence to getting Democrats out to vote, because we all know the Republican Party isn't going to vote to impeach Donald Trump. So here's my hope. I hope that Donald Trump does not fire Mueller. I hope Mueller's able to finish his investigation. In the end, I hope there's no evidence of collusion between Donald Trump and the Russians or anything else. And I hope everything comes out clean. But if Donald Trump wants to fire Bob Mueller, his days will be numbered. Because sooner or later, people are going to catch on. And sooner or later, people are going to demand his impeachment. And you're not going to be just looking at Democrats or millennials or liberals doing it. You're going to be looking at Republicans in Congress as well. There's going to be a number of them that may not be able to get the vote through, but they're going to be calling for it as well, because they believe in justice, and they believe in our republic, and they would believe this to be a grave attack on the Republic of the United States of America. So, if this rumor is true, Donald Trump is about to screw up, and he's about to screw up royally. And it could very well be the end of his time in the White House. And if it doesn't get put through by the Republican Party, then the Democrats, when they take over in 2018, as they are poised to do, especially after taking out a very conservative person in a very conservative state earlier this week. Anyhow, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you down the road.